Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Two Idiots, One Console. The premise is we're two idiots.
On one console.
Timberborn!
Again. So...
He put a marshmallow into his mouth, like a big one, immediately before it turned 6.
Listen, it's fine. We did have a suggestion with over here from someone.
Music.
Yeah, music.
Woo.
Which is putting the sluice gates, right?
I'm gonna go with sluice.
No, it's sluice.
I'm gonna look up how to fucking pronounce that.
But putting those here, like so. So deleting those, putting in the sluice gates.
Okay, ready? Ready? We got Google.
Sluice.
Okay, Google.
Bitch!
Okay, so we can't even put it in with the floodgates there.
Interesting.
So we'd either have to build
I'm not
it...
sure I understand what you mean by can't even put it in with the floodgates there.
You woke up my phone. I hate you. Why would you do this to me? Anyway, so we'd have to get rid of the floodgates, but that's going to cause problems.
See if we can put it either in front of or like one block back from. Yeah, so you just can't
we
have
could
anything
put
with
them
it.
here. But, like, we'd have to put like a levee here.
Yeah, so it just seems like you can't put them. Click on ones that we can see.
Ooh, contamination, downstream depth. Okay. Okay. I was wondering how this... So auto is currently open. We can have it set to open. We can have it set to closed. We can, like, edit things. So...
Yeah, this will be good.
Yeah. We'll have to fuck around with it and figure out how it works. Let's go ahead and put a levee right there. And... there, because it just feels right.
So here's the deal. I don't think that the sluices should be on the bottom because we want this to be one level below normal.
Okay. So, let me...
Well, okay. I have to figure out how the fuck these things...
Okay.
Leave it alone for now, because we have to figure out how they sense this shit. So, like, do we need to have... Because we want this at 2 different water levels is the problem here.
Yes. Which is exactly what I think we can do with this having close above downstream depth. This is downstream depth. Right?
Okay,
so if we want to leave it at this water level where it is, right?
Okay, I don't need, like, the whole... I don't need you to mansplain to me.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if we have it, say, there.
0.75, which will be good. And then if we put the levees on top, we can do that, right?
Yeah. It's exactly what I was about to be doing, and then you cut me off on it.
Okay, I just didn't have any idea how the fuck any of this worked yet.
Which is why I was like, hello. Because I'd already kind of read it. This stuff I'm gonna go ahead and just ultra high priority this stuff.
Yeah. The thing that you don't, like, that you continually not really seem to understand about me is that I don't understand things very well at all. When you say, like, when you read them out loud to me, I don't really comprehend them. And that's for anyone.
Sorry.
Like, I've never learned in that way. When teachers do the fucking popcorn reading thing, that is the fastest way to get me to not understand a single thing that was said in that. And sometimes, no matter how many times I say that, you just keep doing it.
Sorry.
And expecting me to understand and then feeling the need to mansplain to me because you think that I just didn't understand what you said. And I'm like, no, I needed to read a thing and you talked over me trying to read.
So, over here, I think...
We could do the same thing.
Yeah. So it would be...
Let's just set them up in front of the ones that we already have.
It would be...
Where'd they go?
Yeah, where'd they go? The sluice gates here, right? Which close above close above any contamination, basically. So at 1%. And, like, as soon as it hits any contamination, it closes.
And then uncheck the
Yeah, we don't need
downstream
to.
depth
Yeah.
because we don't give a fuck about that right now.
Yeah, and then.
And then it looks like we can set them to open and close, and they only
That-
take planks and metal blocks. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, music, always with the good ideas.
Yeah. So we'll just go ahead and regular high priority those. Yeah.
Singing, this'll be the day that I die.
This will be the day that I die.
Hey, that's timing.
Oh dear goodness me. Okay. That's a problem. I wonder if we just raise this whenever it comes time, it'll just flow backwards over this.
I don't think it will. Singing, this'll be the day.
Here's
that
hoping,
I
because
die.
we're gonna lose a lot over here otherwise. You know.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have.
we don't have anything.
Yeah, we don't
going
have a
yet,
ton of
so-
stuff really going. But I do think that we should be like immediately setting up to do the bombs. You know.
Yeah.
Like nowish,
Yeah.
rather than later.
So we need. No. Not there.
And then we could have a sluice. We could have sluices on the other side that open above a certain contamination.
Yeah. So you want to just go here for those 3 spots?
Yeah. And then those are 3s that
Yeah.
you just did?
Those are 3s I just did.
Good, okay. Which eventually we're going to need to put something in the way of these so that we can actually blow them up, but...
Yeah.
American pie, drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, saying this'll be the day that I die. Bean!
Yep, you're now stuck with it.
Bean!
Okay, they've already got these done,
Oh, damn, that was fast as fuck. Okay.
which means they've probably already got. Yeah, they've already got some of this.
Some
done.
of this done.
They still got more to go, but
So, bye. I'm losing.
but as soon as they have all of this done, I'm just gonna drop these floodgates to the bottom, and we'll figure out how it works from there. I figure, you know.
Yeah.
This, I think we've got. I think this works well enough. We'll leave this alone, though.
I do eventually want to make it into sluices, just because it would be really nice to be able to just ignore bad tides the same way that we ignore droughts.
Yeah, just put. Sluices bottom and top, right?
Yeah, and, well, I think we could just do it on the bottom and have them close, and then the levees will block it off and direct it to the right. If
Oh
we put
yeah,
levees
levees
on top.
over top of them.
Yeah, so exactly the same way that we just did that one, which,
Yeah, that
we
would
should do
work.
it, like, we should do that immediately starting the next season. So, like, let's
Yeah.
even, like, put a path down now, you know? Or, no, can they get over there? 'Cause
Right
there's
now
the
they
path.
can.
Yeah, okay,
Right
sick.
now they should
Let's
be able
path
to.
over in that direction
just to-
so
just
it's,
be
yeah,
safe.
ahead of time and... because then that way we can get that going, like, right the fuck away.
There.
So
And
as
now
soon
there's-
as we're
now
done
they can
with...
definitely reach that. So as soon as the bad tide's over, we'll destroy
Yeah,
this.
because I do not trust them to get it done in 1.7
Oh
days.
yeah, no, God no. It's a miracle they got this one over here done. Honestly, the fact that they got those 3. Ooh, hey, okay, these are done, so I'm gonna go ahead and
Yeah.
detonate these.
You know what? Do me a favor.
What?
Pull up the gates right there. I'm just curious what'll happen.
You want to test it now?
Yeah, test it. See what happens. Now, will it overflow backward?
No. No, it will not.
Good to fucking know. Oh, put it back. Put it back. It's fine. It's gonna fix
That's
itself.
fine. Alright, so we need.
All right. So now we know.
Yeah, now we know. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like we need another set of 3s. Which I'm just gonna continue to do basically what I'm doing here. I'm only
which,
gonna
you know,
I'm
we
gonna
need
lower
to
this
do-
one. I'm gonna lower this one.
You know we need to do these 2 blocks too, right?
We do?
Yeah, because it's not gonna direct 3 blocks through 1.
Oh yeah, you got a point. I'm stupid, it's fine.
So bye, bye, it's American Pie. Trump. Bean, I swear to fuck.
Yeah,
Maybe go ahead and blow these up ahead of time.
Blow these up now?
Yeah, do it now. Because we don't want them to put these in and then we can't blow them up for a while.
Yeah.
Let me see what level the sluice and everything is at right now. Like, what height level on the map. Is that even with where the source is? Yeah, okay, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so those things are gonna do what they're gonna do come time. Because here's the deal, we need them to be able to reach all of these spots right now, and I don't know if they can.
Yeah, which is why I wasn't going to detonate this one yet.
Yeah, but now that has to detonate with this one, and that one is our best chance of being able to put those where they need to be. I think that only needs to go down 2 blocks, right?
So I'm thinking if I do this, it'll allow us to get all of these
Okay.
right
Sure.
now. That's like, because we need to get to everything right now, you know?
Yeah.
If we didn't need to get to everything, then... Because, like, we gotta get this first, and this...
Yeah, which you should not have set that
definitely
other
needs
sluice to highest priority, because this is kind of an emergency and the other sluice is not.
Sorry, I paused so I can just go... There.
Yeah. Which, like, you see how that causes problems now.
Yeah. Which, I had it set to highest, and then the bad tide started, and so it was...
I know, it's just kind of like, that's why we don't do that.
Yeah.
You might want to increase work hours. I don't think we're gonna get it done in time, but this is our only chance of it. You know?
Yeah, we're not getting it done in time.
Go ahead and, we might want to just detonate what we already have down there. Get it,
This one?
Yeah, get it closer. And that's not even fucking low enough. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna need one more
Quickly
each.
place, pause in between every time now, because we need to kind of move fast. Go ahead and up the priority of those two. Yeah, because what we're doing right now is we're seeing how fast exactly we can get them to where they need to be. Because the hope is we can do that real fucking fast right now, you know?
Yeah.
Which, even if we finish this during the bad tide, it'll help a little bit.
I'm gonna go ahead and blow this one, I think.
Yeah, okay.
These two. Because
Yeah.
I think that's fine.
And then we
And
need
then-
one on both of those. Pause.
Yep, pause. Let me go ahead and place... Looks like we need...
What do we need? 3.
Yeah, look, I think we need 3s.
No, I think we might only need 2s.
No, I think we need 3s.
I think we need 2s. I'm so confident we need 2s.
Too high platform.
Okay, fair enough.
Alright. So,
Right.
pause so we can go do this over here real quick.
Yeah. Which we'll just go ahead.
Slam that
Play
up.
that in slower speed real quick. So that it hopefully doesn't create as huge of a fucking wave. Alright, sure.
Yeah, it still created a wave,
And then,
but
let's go back to...
the high speed.
Well, that, and let's go back to seeing what's going on over here, because that is...
Yeah, it's overflowing over the sluices.
Sluice.
Whatever. It's flowing over them is the point.
You know, I haven't seen the Haunted Mansion movie. I have no idea what's up with that.
So this is gonna end up basically
Yeah, that's probably...
all-
Pause for a second. So that's probably gonna end up contaminated, but don't, like, give up just because you're watching it happen. We need to work.
No,
you
I know. I'm just...
Which I think we can...
I love it when you just don't want to listen to anything I'm saying.
I think we can pause those ones at the back right now.
These two? Or these?
No, not pause, sorry. Detonate those 3, and then I think if we get rid of, yeah, just leave it. We'll worry about it in a second.
And knowing that it is at the same level as the platforms, we know that those will be another 3.
Yeah. So, go ahead and place...
Which we'll go ahead and up those priorities. Because the sooner they get all this shit done, the better. Which, but once they get those in, I'm gonna destroy this to place another 3, destroy this to place another 3, destroy this to place another 3, once this is down. If that makes sense.
Sorry, say what?
So I'm going to, once these are down, because they'll have these done by the time these are down to level as well, right? We will, what I'm thinking is destroy this one to place another.
Okay.
Destroy this one to place another, destroy this one to place another, and then detonate all of these 3s at the same time. Which, right now, I'm going to go ahead and detonate this one.
Yeah, that shouldn't hurt anything. It's all the way down there anyway.
Just waiting on that.
Somebody hit it with a hammer.
Come on, guys. Oh, I don't think they need to be on a 24-hour workday. We'll drop that to 20 for now, just to get this done. Once this is done, we'll drop it back to the normal. Sound good?
I wish there was some way to, like, instill in them why we want things to go as quickly as we do. Like, hey guys, this is a big deal, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe we should be trying to put the...
so that this one's...
I think maybe we should be trying to put the sluices in.
Here?
Yeah, because we want to have the idea during wet season, like normal season, it'll all flow out that way, so we need sluices.
Yeah.
Okay, so
we want it flowing that way.
And then we want it to open when water contamination is bad.
Yes.
So in that menu.
Close below contamination. Because then it should be... Like, when it's not contaminated, it should be...
Close below contamination 1%. So 1% contamination or lower in this thing. Yeah, okay, makes sense.
And then
sorry, I had to make my brain do that correctly.
Yeah, we'll need that in order to get to the next 2 as we get to them.
Which we can go ahead and start the plan of...
Now that they finish those, we can. So we'll... To put in... That...
Yeah, which this is like fully contaminated at this point, so...
That's just going to be lower high priority until this is done, basically. Yeah. Still technically some blue in there somewhere. But we'll get there, because it's not like they're climbing this way to do things. I swear, like, I saw this one
delete a path
this way.
just in case, because these guys are stupid sometimes.
I'm gonna delete this path. Just to be fucking...
Just in case. Make sure,
I'm
double...
gonna even... I'm gonna delete back here. Just to be...
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
That shouldn't need it. Once it's detached from the main stuff, it should be fine.
Okay. What were you saying?
I have no idea anymore. Whatever. Just hit play and let him go.
I have not watched the 2023 version. So I don't know. I don't know.
I'm gonna look it up and see if I like...
You haven't watched it either. We watched basically everything together.
Yeah, but like it before I met you. Yeah, no, I haven't.
Not 2023. We met in what, 2020? Yeah, we met May 9th, 2020.
I'm just looking at things. No, okay. I have seen the 2003 version. I just don't remember much of it.
I also have seen the 2003 version and don't remember much.
Right?
It is not hard to not remember much about those movies when it's been so long.
Yeah, I mean, part of it for me is I was definitely not a Disney kid. You know, like, I liked all the normal shit when I was young, but, like, after a while, it was just kind of like, yeah, I mean, okay.
Yeah. There's not much to remember about it beyond a few sparse scenes that are good, so yeah!
We should have them pick up all of that rubble real quick, if we can.
This rubble here?
Yeah.
I don't know if they can.
We'll try. Right now I'm not super worried about planks for, like, you know, old habits.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not even sweating it. We have so many fucking planks. Like, I'm more worried about getting this black bad water to go off.
No, part of what I was thinking is maybe we could detonate some of them now, even though it's technically too soon, because that'll get some of the bad water to leave.
It will get all of this.
Yeah.
We could.
So that was kind of what I was thinking from the beginning, was like we should just detonate some when we have the ability to, so that way it's not
That's helping.
Pouring.
That helped so much.
Yeah, which that was kind of my plan from the beginning, was hopefully we can just get it out, but I kind of figured you weren't going to listen to me on it.
I would have, but I'm sorry. Hey,
let's go ahead and set up the rest of the sluices. We should only need... Yeah, we don't need to go any farther than that.
Then this... They're synchronized with adjacent, so that's perfect. Alright. Alright, so they're not quite done with this yet.
Somebody's just gotta hit it with a hammer.
Yeah. And there it is. Alright, so we'll detonate that one.
Yep.
So we can destroy this.
I hate it when you can't just finger down the delete enter. Just let me delete it.
Let me delete it. Damn. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be able to pick up those planks.
Whatever. We tried.
Yeah, so we'll just... Yeah, it's just gone now. The rubble's just... Oh, it's right there.
It fell.
It fell. It's fine. That's fine.
At least it's not going to get blown up, I guess. It'll just live there.
Forever.
Until such a day as we need it.
Jesus. I know exactly what it is.
Yeah, it's these.
Which... What are their priorities? They're at just regular high, so that's fine, because it can stay there for now.
Yeah, although I suspect that slowed down our stuff over there as well.
Maybe.
Well, it doesn't matter anymore now.
Here comes somebody with some extract.
Yeah, that'll be for our 3x3.
Yeah, you know what, Bean, that's totally fair.
You know what, I went to Disney when I was real little, and I wanted to go in the Haunted Mansion, because my dad showed interest in it, and I always wanted to impress him when I was a kid. And, like, I was too scared. I chickened out. Because I didn't know, like, I was one of those kids where I was scared of, like, what I didn't know. You know, so if I didn't know what was gonna happen, then I was afraid of it, because what the fuck is gonna happen, you know? Like, he told me a couple of things about, like, when he wrote it when he was younger, but, like, he didn't tell me, like, nothing could have been enough to, like, tell me what actually was gonna happen in there, and as far as I was concerned as a kid, if I didn't know what was gonna happen when I walked through a door, I was gonna just immediately explode.
Okay. And now we're going to
Which, like, now I wish I'd gone, you know?
That to ultra high, because all it takes is planks and metal blocks.
Yeah, we gotta make sure stuff's working anyway. How old were you?
Jesus.
Because that is also some shit I would have done as, like, a 6-year-old. Found a video, the reason why I'm as into, like, horror as I am now, and, like, ghost hunting and shit like that, is because when I was a kid and I had, like, unfiltered access to the internet, the first thing that I did was looked up, like, scary ghost videos, and this was at, like, 6, 7 years old, so I was scaring the shit out of myself with ghost videos online from an extremely early age. And then I just, like, now I'm just used to it. Which, hey, I desensitized myself. Yeah, that would have done it for me too. And also is exactly something I would have done at like 10 or 12. I never watched Man vs. Food after the detox. I wasn't smart enough. I'd just go to bed and be scared as fuck. I remember specifically there was the episode with like the Skinwalker cave, and that scared the shit out of me, and I was like 14 or 15 for it. But to be fair, I have really bad paranoia, and I have always had really bad paranoia. Like, to the point, I was that kid, you know that kid where, like, no, most people don't know this kid. I would, like, freak out so bad as a kid when my parents weren't home that my mom would come home and find me in a corner somewhere with a knife. And she would always figure it was because burglars, and I was like, no, I am so sure that I can take on a burglar. I'm not afraid to stab somebody. I am not at all afraid to stab somebody. But what I am fucking afraid of is demons. I am very afraid of that shit.
Okay, this is high priority, and nothing else is at high priority, by the way. Which this is now just letting things through.
Maybe we need more builders again.
I literally took off all of everything being, like, everything is at a neutral priority except for this stuff over here.
Bean, do you want to tell what house it is? Or, like, you don't have to, but... like, I know I used to live near, like, not near, but I used to live, like, 2 hours out from a really famous asylum in Illinois. Which was so fun, because that was, like, kids would go and sneak in there, and, like, half of the stories where we got caught by the security guard and they threatened to, like, put us in jail. And then the other half of the stories were like, dude, it's real! And I genuinely think that the security guard was, like, either the security guard was fucking with people or it was cool. Maury Mansion. Okay.
I feel like I've heard of that.
Yeah, I want to look at it. Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, that is beautiful.
I'd live in that. I don't care if it's haunted.
Should we show it on stream?
Bean, are you cool if we show a picture?
I might have seen it, I don't know.
I don't know, I was 8 years old and I don't... Honestly, I have so much fucking trauma, like, I'm diagnosed with PTSD. I have so much fucked up trauma at this point, I don't really remember anything before the age of 18. I've got bits and pieces, enough to tell some stories, but that's it.
Anyway, if we show it on stream, I have a window pulled up to actually pull it up with.
Yeah, pull it up.
Alright, let me go ahead and... just so it can be seen on the stream.
Yeah, because this place is beautiful.
Images. Oh yeah, look at that.
Like, wow, click on one.
Yeah,
Show them closer up.
Look at this. Look at this, guys. That's beautiful.
That is beautiful.
Oh, hey, Wikipedia page. Okay. 1890? Yeah, it's haunted. Knowing that it was built in 1890, it's haunted.
It was built for $20,000 from the sale of their citrus nerd. Jesus, you could do anything you wanted in the 1800s. Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Well, that's enough for that. I think.
Second owners were William R. and brother and sister-in-law of Helen. Fanny Kimberly.
I know nothing. None of this sounds any fucking familiar. Like, doesn't sound at all. Like, I don't know shit.
I think I start knowing anything about it around the Allens. Friend told him it was for sale.
Mystery House is also a cool but significantly more popular haunted house. Went there at school. Also inspired the Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, I heard that the Winchester Mystery House, it was built because, like, if you don't know about it, that's the Winchester Mystery House has like doorways that go nowhere and like staircases that go up into the ceiling and like just weird shit in it. At least if I'm right about which one it is. Yeah, I'm absolutely fucking right. And the reason why I heard that the lady that built this did it.
Whoa.
Yeah, see, it's a fucked up mansion, man. Which, again, I would also live here, but you would need a map to breakfast.
That's
so,
a
like,
mirror
see, like, down here, like, stairwells that go nowhere.
A stairway down to another stairway.
They have to have exit signs. But no, I heard that the reason why they did that was because they were... Inch high... Jesus, fuck
Inch
that.
high?
It was supposedly it was to confuse spirits. Is where I'm trying to go with that. I would live here. Fuck, man, you sell this to me for like $20,000, I'll live here. Fuck yeah. I don't care if it's haunted as fuck, I'm good with it.
Yeah, I'd live here.
Whatever.
A doorway to fucking nowhere.
Yeah, doorway to nowhere. Don't open the doors, you don't know where the fuck they go, or at least look before you walk through.
Yeah, look before you walk through. Alright, let's go back to the game. Alright.
How do staircases to nowhere help bad knees?
Yeah, what? How do staircases to nowhere help bad knees? And the fuck is an inch-high staircase gonna do for you? No, like, that's just gonna make your incline to get to the fucking where you need to go so much longer. It's gonna make that take so long.
Keeps handing me marshmallows. There's only so many marshmallows I can eat.
Well, guess what? That's the last one, because the bag's empty.
You're out already?
Yep.
Jesus. Okay. Stand
I like
for an
marshmallows.
earthquake. Oh. Yeah, I heard about that earthquake. Fuck, man.
Aw.
I wish I could have seen. That would be neat. I want to see how big it was, like, in it. Like, rebuild it. Rebuild it. Y'all know what's up. Fucking rebuild it.
I do like that because of the way these are. It's just letting the water through.
Yeah, the problem is,
It's taking forever, and because of this right now. But like whenever we've got this done, this is gonna actually do quite a bit.
do me a favor and pull up the menu for how important shit is, and then go around and check on.
I dropped everything to neutral, except for stuff
Yeah, but
that's
those
paused.
are paused.
Stuff that's paused, I'm not worried about, but everything is at neutral except for that stuff. Part of it is it takes them forever to get over here. I wonder, actually, there's... Yeah, okay. So I think part of it is...
Oh, we could lower the working hours now.
Oh yeah, we can. Alright. There were platforms under these that were still at high priority, so I just dropped those. So now there is nothing at any priority level except for neutral, except for these. Which we've got 2 of them done, so we're getting close.
Yeah, that should be helping.
Yeah.
So long as they are closed.
Oh, jeez. Poor Sarah. I have no idea who Sarah is, but poor Sarah. And it does look like they're
Sarah
closed.
is the lady that built it, if I'm not wrong.
Maybe. But looking at this, it does look like it's only flowing.
Good reason to have service bells.
Looking at the
Fuck.
screen. This
I'm
is...
reading the...
Yeah. But this looks like it's the only area that water is flowing through these.
Which means it's working. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So they are closed, so we just gotta get the last one in, but in order to do that, they got the thing.
Which we seem to be closed.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, fair enough. So she could do whatever the fuck she wanted.
Yeah. If I was that rich, I'd do that shit too.
Granted, maybe she was crazy and figured there were ghosts. In which case, it's kind of ghosts.
Yeah, it's possible.
I don't know, whatever. Sell me that place. I'll live there.
Right?
Just give me a map.
Nah. For a little bit, we figure out how to map it. Like, we figure a map out ourselves.
But, like, no, dead ass. If there's ever a haunted place for sale and it's, like, cheap as fuck, I will buy it. I'm that dumbass. Let's go. I'm willing to try it. You know? Like, I figured, because... Like, yes, I have always had really bad paranoia, but, like, the deal is, I've also, like... I'm one of those people If you don't believe in ghosts, then I'm one of the crazy people. If you do believe in ghosts, then I'm one of the not as crazy people. That, like, I'm sensitive to that kind of shit. I've always had weird things happening around me, so at this point I'm just kind of getting used to it. Like, I have a poltergeist that follows me around and hides shit.
And
that's all he does. He hides shit. You turn around for 2 seconds and your crochet hook's gone, and you're like, God fucking damn it.
For those of you who do not believe, I also have experienced shit from this fucking poltergeist.
Yeah, no, he didn't believe me at first.
I will set something down, and I did not believe about the poltergeist. I believe in ghosts and shit. I did not believe about the poltergeist at first. I set something down. Like, I can set something down. I'll set my headphones down, knowing exactly where I set them down. Go do something else for 5 minutes. Dan won't even be home, or he'll be asleep, or whatever. And then I will come back to where my headphones are, or at least where they should be, and they're not fucking there.
No, and I don't move shit because it bothers the fuck out of me. I have 3 rules with the poltergeist. It's don't hurt anybody, don't intentionally scare anybody, especially me, because paranoia, and don't put anything where I can't find it. And also don't break anything, but he's never been a fan of breaking things. It's never been like...
Alright. Yeah,
I've never walked into a room because I heard a glass shatter and there's, like, broken things on the floor. He's not like that. Perfect. He just hides shit.
It works. Woo. It works.
Alright, let's go start on the ones for over here.
Yeah. Get these going again.
Well, no, what I was thinking is we should start on the proper ones for...
Yeah, I do want to put these just at regular high.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because we have plenty of time for it.
So what I think we should do is we should delete one at a time.
One at a time?
Yeah, and then put it in.
Alright, okay.
But no, yeah, people do not believe me about the fucking poltergeist, and then you're here for, like, 5 seconds living with me, and it's like, yeah, no, there's definitely a fucking poltergeist. Thank you, that was going to be my suggestion.
No, I'd already decided it was going to be, the sluice, the sluices here, and then a level of, then the levees on top, so this was also going to end up here.
Oh, a medieval horror house. Okay, I'd have to look into that one again, because... If I'm right about who it was that did most of the research into that, I don't trust them.
Look at the beavers swimming, guys. Look at them chilling in the fucking Lido. I do think we could delete all of the floodgates at once, but... Because we have a long time before... Right, Bean, right. To be a beaver by the river with a sun hat.
Right.
Because, like, some of the beavers, when they're at the Lido deck, have sun hats. Not all of them, but some of them do. I love seeing, like, the little kids. Look at the little kid. Look. Other idiot, look. Kid.
Yeah, I see him.
There's another one.
I think we could probably... That doesn't count off to the side, by the way. I think we could actually start putting in the...
Well, I do think that we could get rid of all of them at once.
Okay. If you trust them to get it done in the next couple of days, then do it.
Yeah, because I do.
Alright.
I do. And then
that one we want the...
Close above contamination.
Do like
because
1%, yeah. And then
don't
de-check the downstream depth. Thank you.
And then
those, and then just up the priority, which that looks nice.
It
that
does.
looks real good.
I like that.
I do like that. I love the wiki article. The only thing they have, like, they tell you the background of the murder for the Amityville Horror House, and then it's in December 1975. George and Kathy Lutz moved into the house after their 3 children and dog Harry, with with their 3 children and dog, Harry, which I guess we need to know the name of the dog. After 28 days, the Lutzes fled the house, claiming to have been terrorized by paranormal phenomena while living there. And that's the only thing they have about it. Like, no description, no this is what they're saying. Like, no nothing. It's just, yeah, they fled after about a month. They fled after the month of February, and it wasn't a leap year. Anticlimactic. Yeah, no, I've always... Something about the Amityville horror house always kind of rubbed me weird.
Yeah.
I did the fucking... Okay, there's... What's the name of those famous demonologists? One of them's a psychic, that's the wife, and then the husband is, like... I think he was a priest.
No,
They're in, like, the nun movies and shit.
He wasn't... I don't think he was ever actually a priest.
No, they're not in the movies. I don't know, whatever. I know he works with... Whoever those people are, I can't remember the name of them right now. I don't trust shit that they say. Because they, like, everything that they've ever been involved in seems to end up just like this huge fucking deal. And I'm like, that's so weird to me. Like, what the fuck, man? You're telling me you've never been to just one normal-ass haunting. You're telling me you've never been to just one haunting where everything was kind of normal and okay? You know?
Oh.
Yeah, no. And that's the kind of shit, like, because I think that this is one of those where those two showed up, and that's part of the reason why I'm like, I don't know. You know? Because I'm like, they just...
You do anything. Thank you.
Everything to do with the Amityville one specifically kind of rubs me a little wrong. Is it a good horror movie? Absolutely. Would I recommend people who like horror and ghost horror specifically watch it? Fuck yeah, go ahead. It's a good movie. You'll enjoy it. But, like, do I think that it has any basis in reality? Not really.
And yeah, you're right, I mean, and that, it's tragic. It's tragic.
Yeah, like, it was fucked up what happened. You don't need to fucking profit off of it. Leave it alone, man. And that's exactly why. The Warrens, that's who they are.
Yeah, the Warrens.
The Warrens. I am not a huge fan of theirs because, A, half of what they say about demonology and shit just doesn't make any sense, and this is coming from somebody who's been around stuff and, like, done my own research and shit. Half of what they're talking about all the time doesn't really make sense. And then on the other hand, they don't really talk much. You know? Like, 90% of what they do is college lectures where not just anybody can sit in. It's, like, specifically students that pay to take that class. And I'm like, okay, it really just sounds like they're the early version of the influencers who are like, if you pay for my course, I'll help you solve all of your problems. And everybody's like, yeah, sure, buddy. You know? Like, it comes across like that with the Warrens. And I don't vibe with that. So anything that they say to me is just, like, it's suspect.
We could have it to where it matches with the top of the levee, or the sluice.
Yeah, that would work.
Because, like, I think that'll be fine, because it'll just be at the level of this, you know, of the pool.
Yeah.
I think that'll be good.
I think we might have to turn that off during dry spells, but...
We might, but we'll see. We're just waiting on that levee. Otherwise, I'd drop these now, because if I drop them now, this levee is gonna, like, it's just gonna flood over.
But no,
We're gonna lose a lot of
sorry,
water.
I got to the point mentally with the thing that I was saying about the Warrens. The thing that bugs me about the Warrens is everything that they're doing is profiting off of tragic murders. And if it's not profiting off of some kind of tragic murder, it's profiting off of, like, I have all of these secrets that nobody else does. Therefore, you should pay to listen to me talk. You should buy my course.
Yeah.
You know, like, I can teach you how to make money fast. Buy my course, you know, and the answer is sell courses. Like, they have that vibe to them, and that's why I'm like, maybe don't, you know? It just, I don't know. Something about them just rubs me wrong, and therefore anything that they're, like, directly involved in kind of rubs me wrong.
And I think that that's fair. All right.
They
They've
really
got this
are
first
just
layer.
the early version of, like, buy my...
Yeah. They've got the first layer done. They're working on the second layer. This third layer is...
Yeah, for some reason they want to get the third layer done fast, it seems like.
They're also working on the third layer, but they're working on the second layer, too.
Because we have a lot of extract, so that's good. We're not, like, at a deficit or anything. I really do think we might want to start getting more builders.
Oh, look at this. It's working.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Alright.
Absolutely gorgeous.
So that should hopefully automate it. And then we'll go ahead and check later. Make sure. Yeah, you remember we kind of had to build out there.
Boom. Now they can reach it.
Voila. We should connect that all up.
Yeah.
Because where do we have it to right now? Connect. And then we don't have anything else. Yeah, that was why we were deleting trees.
I swear to God. Oh, yeah.
I think we should just go ahead and have them dip a little bit to the left so that we can get them going. I think we should have them just dip a little bit to the left, though, so that we can get them going proper, you know? That's fine. I don't think the tree matters.
It's just, I'm confused, because, like, nothing to do in range. There's a tree right fucking there.
Either that, or we could have them try and dip to the right here and build out to it, because that's,
yeah,
like,
see, it's being blocked by itself at that, like, there, but, like, here?
There.
And then... there.
I wish we could have it, like, conjoin with a different zip line. That would be nice.
To there?
Put it somewhere... Try to put it somewhere where we won't have to build stairs. Yeah,
Right.
there's good.
And then... because we're trying to get over to this. So...
Try to put it a little closer to the path there. It's...
I'm just trying to make sure it can reach the... like, I'm not trying to...
Yeah, so I'd rather have to put in more of those than not be able to do it, like, with relative ease. There. Yeah, that works. And then check if that can connect yet.
It was showing me it could.
Perfect. Alright.
And in order to make sure they can get to that one, we're just gonna...
Perfect.
Alright.
And the rest of them are already near paths, so...
Yeah, the rest are already next to paths. Cool, and we'll go ahead and just bump those a little bit.
Yeah, because we're about to have massive wood production down there now that we're good with it, which I don't think we really need at the moment, but, like, I want to get it started so that it exists, you know?
Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous.
And then we can also have, probably some kind of spider dock production down there if we really want
They
to.
started working on this, and it's at neutral priority.
Fuck yeah. They're getting the shit done.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. Checking priority levels, because I feel like there's some stuff that needs to be a little bit higher or lower, and I just don't know. Yeah, I think... oh, hey, this is done. This is done.
Oh, good. Okay.
Okay.
So let's test. And then if we
It's
keep
flowing in.
I think if we keep the ones because we want to make sure that this doesn't overflow, but I think that we should keep the floodgates behind them until we know how this is going to go during like a dry season. You know?
Yeah.
Because if it goes bad during a dry season, I think we need the option to just like completely cut it off.
Well, here's the thing. We can just...
Well, yeah, don't do that.
I didn't realize it was going to do that. It shouldn't have done that. That was weird. But, like, we can just close this off. Is what I was supposed... that is what that was supposed to show.
Yeah, I just thought it'd be easier than fiddling with it, but sure. Okay, so here's what I'm worried about. I think that the way that we have it set, it is going to flood. Because it's above one block.
0.95?
Yeah. I think that should shut it off.
It is not.
No, it is not.
Let me just raise that back up, and I don't know why it's doing that, because that doesn't make any fucking sense for it to
Okay,
do.
so let's go set that down to like 0.75 or something.
Yeah.
Close above downstream depth 0.75. Try it.
Because this is what would be downstream. It's not letting any other water through. This water just needs to basically dry up on this upper layer.
Theoretically, it's not letting any more through. We'll find out. It's
I mean,
gonna...
we would see flow, I think.
Yeah, maybe. Well, no, we need to stay there and monitor this. Like, don't go anywhere. We need to make sure that this works. Because the last thing that we want to do is come back around and we're like, why is all of our spatterdock, like, production stopped all of a sudden? And it's because this lake emptied.
Yeah. I don't even know how they got to that. Oh, they did it from up here.
Probably. Who knows? Okay, so it should be emptying.
Well, like I said,
Still.
it's not flowing out the end over here. So it instead of like you can see it through here.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah. So it's dry. It's got to dry up, which I did mention.
Let me go see that stream because I thought it would just empty. Why isn't it flowing? It looks like it should be.
Because there's not enough water for it to be a flow. It's just a little bit overflown. It's just a little bit flooded. That's all. So basically, whenever this goes away, like whenever it dries up, it'll be fine. Like theoretically, we could also just flood it, and have it be a stream for a little bit, but you know.
There's no reason to want to.
Yeah, and it's okay being. It's okay. It's not that much of a bummer. This is a lot more than what we've had. We have had so much less of a chat going on before now. The only reason there was chat at all was because of our server, like our group.
Yeah, the discount Twitch channel.
Yeah, so like this is better than it was, trust me. Oh, the subject matter? Haunted stuff is...
We like haunted stuff. I like haunted stuff a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we could go on and look at something else now, but like we should definitely like make sure
we'll
come
come
back
back
here
and check,
regularly.
yeah. Do we want to up the Agora?
I don't see any real reason to.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and...
Why is there a flooded building?
I don't know.
Go check into that, would you?
See, they
told
finally
you.
built the house. Hey, I think it's dumb that it's...
Apparently there's a mod that'll let you do it, but I'm not great at modding, so I don't want to do it on this yet.
Yeah.
Like, give me a minute. I'm not good at this.
Right. Yeah, they can't reach that one.
Oh, well,
Can't
whatever.
get the other three, though. So we'll just delete this one, because
I wish they could just go down one block. Like, come on, man. We can jump into pools and get out of the pools.
Right? Okay. Okay.
Like, I understand wanting to add limitations to the gameplay. That's fine. But, like, also, come on. They're beavers. See, look, it's
Right.
already done.
Yeah. Alright, so we were going to put in another one. If I can figure out where it is. But we had planned on putting another one in.
Yeah. Which I think is still a good idea. I think we could just detonate layers until we have enough to...
Do we want it to be... Okay, do we want it to be there, up one, or do we want to match it with this one? Just have them all... That's interesting.
No, I think
Okay.
it's fine the way it is.
Yeah, I still advocate for Beaverwood Mecca and Beaverwood Space Station.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I don't know how the fuck to make a space station airtight with
I think-
wood, but okay.
I think this is the closest thing to Mecca that they have, is this thing.
It launches tree seeds, I guess.
I don't know what it does, but it does something in all of that area. Like, it gives them awe, Earth Recultivator, but that and wonder, the pinnacle of beaver engineering. But I got nothing past that. Other than that, I got nothing. It's Bean. We also do need this, which we have enough to build.
We have enough for the fountain
Holy
right
shit.
now, so yeah. Which we already have everything set up to build. Make sure that that is hitting the staircase, right? Rotate so we can.
Oh yeah, the stair.
What? Why did you delete the?
Because they don't need the staircase to build it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I want to make sure that that's hitting the staircase at the down here. The staircase that the beavers all come out of.
It is. It is.
Okay.
See?
Cool. Just making sure.
It's hitting all of this.
Yeah, I just want to make sure.
What the fuck what?
How is it? Okay. Just put a ladder off of the side of that and lead
stairs?
up to, or yeah. Hey, you said ladder and I wasn't all over you about it. Click it, see if it's buildable now, because there's...
Well, they gotta
alright.
build this first.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough.
They
I
won't
keep
count it
forgetting
until
that
that's
does that.
Yeah, but like, I can't put stairs there.
Yeah, whatever. We'll see it in a minute.
Yeah. Oh. Ooh. Okay. 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 Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so play the game while I
Yeah.
talk.
The Hyrulean royal family within Ocarina of Time is absolute garbage. 100%. Cause like, hey, 34,
Hey.
nice. Yeah, no, yeah, terrible. Just terrible. We're gonna go ahead and do, and we'll just keep them. Do we want to keep them in line, or do we want to like line them up with like something else?
I was just trying to line that one up with the path, which I'm thinking you might as well blow up that next block right here as well.
Right here?
Yeah, sure.
No, that's exactly. I was gonna.
Okay, it didn't look like you were.
No, I'm trying to figure out where we want to put.
I think we
the
should
next
keep
one.
them in line at this point.
So keep them in line coming this way.
Yeah, the only reason I didn't want to put the one that we just placed in line with the other one was because it was going to be, like, in line with the staircase, essentially. But I want to keep it in
Yeah.
line with one path so it's easier to do.
So we'll do that. What did he say? What did he say?
Also the fact the good king decided to go off the whims of an 11-year-old who decided a man was evil because of the way his eyes looked.
Well, okay, but that's not technically true.
Leave those be.
No, I was just saying if they could reach them.
Yeah, they should be able to.
Yeah. I did up them to just a little bit, but, like, whatever. But no, like, it's not just the whims of an 11-year-old is the thing. Like, if it was, yeah, but it's not just the whims of an 11-year-old. Like, but also, like, yeah, kinda. Yeah.
Go check on the bakeries, would you?
Yeah, he needed the whims of 2 11-year-olds. The bakeries would be these. These. 50%, 43%, 76%. So bread's doing good.
I think we probably need to...
Maple pastries is...
I think we either need to prioritize the buildings with haulers or put small storages for the stuff that they need out front and prioritize those with haulers.
Okay. Small warehouse or medium warehouse?
Probably small. Well, let's see. Are those both, what... Are those both the wheat things?
What?
I need to know what kind of flour they're using.
So this one is using the wheat flour. This one is using the cattail flour. This one is using wheat flour and maple syrup.
I think we also need to get log storage nearer to them.
Okay.
Okay, so
I
what
don't
I'm
know what
thinking...
I'm still trying to figure out what you want me to build.
Yes, I'm getting there. I just wanted to give you the context for what I was about to say. So what I'm thinking is we should switch it so that both of those right next to each other are using wheat flour to make whatever recipes they're making, and switch the farther one away to make the cattail flour recipes.
So change this one to
change
bread.
that one to bread, and then change
This
crackers.
one to cattail.
Okay, and then in front of it, I think that we should put a medium storage for wheat flour.
Okay, that looks like cattail flour, cattail roots, wheat flour.
There you go. And I think the next, like, right to the right of it, we should take a large pile.
For logs?
For logs.
Excuse you.
You know, if you actually put it in.
I clicked. It did weird.
Okay, so that should pretty much increase production.
Yeah, it should. Bean, no, you're wrong. Ganondorf was going to be evil shit to begin with, because Ganondorf was going to do the bad thing before he heard the whims of the 11-year-old princess. Before he heard that she didn't like his eyes. He was going to do the whole taking over of Hyrule before that, and then, Zelda calls on Link to do something about it. And then Ganondorf still does the thing, because Link and Zelda are outside whenever Ganondorf does the bullshit. So Link goes off to go save the day, and then we deal with Ganondorf. Then after everything, Ganondorf gets thrown in prison or killed or whatever. No, actually, it's banished. He gets banished to the Twilight Realm is what happens. Which is actually what kicks off the events of Twilight Princess, however fucking many years later. But yeah. Your argument is just funny. I can respect that argument. Ooh, look.
Do you think we should do another builder's hut, or?
Yeah, we probably
should. It does look like it's working, so that's good.
Yeah, because there's no flow happening.
Yeah, and our floodgates are down all the way, right? Sick.
We could even delete these floodgates if we wanted.
Don't do that yet. In case we have another episode of issue, I want to have them there.
Okay, I'm thinking we could build another builder's hut. Right here.
Let me see that space a little bit. Yeah, okay.
Because it's not like we'd really free up anything by putting it further back, you know?
Yeah, I want to keep shoving those in some random locations, you know?
Yeah.
Because I feel like we could always just use the builders.
We could do stairs right here. Right? And then put another two
at least
up
two
here.
more up there. Or, yeah. Two more, I think. Builder.
But if we put one
there, and then we would need a
need a platform there, but we can do that.
Yeah, we can do that. That's no big deal.
Platform there.
35!
There, and then
path up and
path straight to the center of them.
Fuck yeah.
And we'll just...
Does that mean they finished the fountain?
No.
No? So that's even gonna open. Oh, they finished some of the... Look.
Yeah, they
that's
finished
what happened. They finished some of the dance halls.
Oh, a drought?
Okay.
Jinx. They can reach this now. I'm gonna up its priority to that. Because it needs treated plank, so it's gonna take fucking forever anyway. Alright. I'm really... I like this Lucis. This is good. Oh, I just realized, can they even do anything? With it capped during a drought?
I don't know.
Looks
Yep.
like it. Looks like they can.
I think they're just, like, directly pulling it out of the source.
Which, I mean, whatever works, I guess.
Yeah, fuck it. They've got one fucking done of the 3.
Ah!
Click on the ones next to it. See how much they got.
They just need explosives.
So they've got the extra. Yeah, it's the explosives that are the problem.
I kind of want to just high priority. I want to make the 3s higher a priority.
Yeah, you could do that. It's, I'll tell you right now, it's not a matter of how fast they're building, it's a matter of how fast they're producing explosives.
Yeah,
look,
but I want
only
them
4 right now. 3,
No, yeah,
4.
I know, and I'm just saying, like, I want them to do these before they do these.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Because then, like,
Then we can delete everything to get them up there.
And then finish out these, and delete, and whenever they're finished out with those, we can delete the 1 stair to replace with the 1 single dynamite.
He says read the manga.
I haven't read the manga. I haven't even finished the game. I gotta finish the game before I read the manga, bud.
Hey, 36.
Hey!
Did something else build? I don't know, whatever.
But these are done. Which... 4 empty beds, 19 unemployed beavers, right? 8 that are injured, and then 8 children. So we've got plenty of beavers still. Oh hey, look at this. They got these done already. Which this is now at 60. Oh wait, we didn't prioritize this. Or this. But this is 60, 68, and 45. This one dropped so far down.
Yeah, it was probably closer to something that it needed. Which I think we could just go ahead and do. There should be log storage somewhere over there, is there not? Okay. Yeah, so we'd have to go up there to get the log storage, which is a little obnoxious.
Yeah. But that shouldn't be dropping it down to that little. Should it?
Cattail flower and logs. Yeah, I don't know where this guy is. Because he should be working right now.
Oh, my God.
Why are you over there?
He was getting food.
You work in a place that makes food. Just make some.
Somebody else already took all of his food. They already took the rest of his food.
Let's see the productivity now that he's actually there. Somehow worse.
Bill him with the money.
Pay him the money.
He went and got water. And now he's at the Lido deck, which it is after hours.
Yeah,
so.
now it's after hours. Maybe we should have, like, little water storages dotted around so that they can drink while they work. I mean, I've kept
look at what
meaning
Bean
to do
said.
that.
Look at what Bean said. Oh god, one of these things again.
Hey, a bot.
One of the bots again. Sorry, I'm moving this closer to us because, like, we don't need this to be. There we go. Because this doesn't need to be as visible as, you know, this does. Die, robot. You're right. Right. Alright.
I used to have a friend I called Bean. I stopped talking to him. I don't know why.
Okay, I feel like there's something else we can do with the sluices, but I don't know what or where. Theoretically, we could replace literally every dam with them. All beans are connected via hive mind. Man, I sure do love the hive mind.
Man, I sure do love the hive mind. That would be fucking wild if you were somehow the bean I was talking to, though. If you were, I'm sorry. I don't know why the fuck I stopped talking. I don't even know if I still have his number. No, I'm just guilty. Fuck. Now it's at that state where, like, you can't text somebody because you haven't in so long, you know? And you're like, cool. I don't really have an excuse.
Okay, so we want this to stay at this level here. Because I was just thinking we could replace this with this sluice.
Yeah, we could
This
also do
was-
sluices here.
And then we'll just have to build
If it...
like, on top.
I think it might help your brain. Sluice is like juice, but smooth. And then we could just do levies at the top.
Yeah. Damn, we made it all the way up to 39 now. Alright,
40!
40! 41! Okay. Oh, 42! 43! Holy crap! Oh, yep, there it is! The fountain's done.
Oh yeah, that's probably what did it.
Just diddling, diddling, diddling. Being said, you text them anyway because it's been so long since the last I've seen my son lost to this monster, to the man behind the slaughter.
Dean is just entirely fucking music references.
Oh yeah, always.
If I still have his number, maybe I will text him.
Alright, so we're waiting on this thing. Or not this thing. We're waiting on this now.
Oh, did we program them already?
No, but we also have levees in front of them that are blocking the way.
Okay, wait a second. Click on him so we can see what we can do.
Well, so
Because we kind of need it to...
close above 75 because that's where we want this.
We need to top it with dams anyway.
Yeah, it's. What do you mean top this with dams?
No, think about it. It's not... We can't automate that because it's more based off of when that section is overflowing than when this section needs water.
Ooh.
Yeah, so just pause it all. Or, like, stop it. Let them finish what they've kind of got going just so it looks fine, but, like...
I mean, we could just get rid of it.
Eh.
If we're not
up
gonna
to
need
you.
it.
Yeah, because we can't really do it, so... I wish I'd thought of it before we, like, dedicated resources to it, but okay.
Yeah. But
Whoops. Oh well.
Alright. And then we'll just pack up to go collect the resources real quick. You know? Because I do want them to collect these resources. You know?
Yeah.
I think they can reach that one from there. So. Dang it! That was such a good idea. And then it's all for naught.
Dean and I seem to have had the same childhood musically.
I really feel like there's something else we can do with them, but I don't know what. I want there to be something else we can do with them. Because they're cool. Now that I know how they work. Die in a Fire is a good song, but the worst part about it is that it's stuck to a dog shit music video.
I haven't seen the music video, I'm not even gonna watch it.
Yeah, I know literally nothing.
Oh, it's these are the FNAF songs.
Nope, 44.
The one that I was just singing was Die in a Fire. The one before that was... I don't remember what the name of it is, but that's about the second game. Die in a Fire is about the third game. And then the first one is... God, I have to remember it. Shit. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna go find it. I feel like I probably can't play it because YouTube. Whatever. Fuck it.
Brazier of Bonding.
They're the Living Tombstone ones.
We need a Brazier of Bonding over
think.
here.
Yeah, they are.
Which, those are done, so we can get rid of these.
It's this song.
Okay.
Invading every match, we finally won and invite newcomers to play with us. For many years we've been all alone.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to be playing music, so we're not going to do that. It's the Living
I mean,
Tombstone.
okay,
I love the Living
so-
Tombstone. Let me play it for 5 seconds. Don't yell at me about copyright. I didn't make this.
We can play uncopyrighted music. We could literally we could pull up there's a band that
I don't think. I think the
Netflix.
Living Tombstone is copyrighted.
Probably. Five Nights at Freddy's, It's Been So Long, Die in a Fire, I Can't Fix You, and This Comes From Inside.
Yeah, which I don't think I've heard I Can't Fix You or This Comes From Inside yet, which I need to listen to, but I haven't been as into the game. Well, okay, I really liked the one. The fourth one, I think, was the one following. Yeah, because it was the first one, and then the second one was the new old location, and then the third one was Springtrap, and then the fourth one was the little kid, right? And then I don't know what the fifth one would have been. Maybe the VR thing? It's not the VR thing, is it?
I don't know.
Oh, but then there's also Sister Location. Sister Location would make sense for I Can't Fix You.
I forgot I got no time.
I got no time. Could you imagine if somebody goes, excuse me, sir, do you have the time? And you just go, I got no time. And then you run. Run away. I come up with the stupidest shit, but it's funny in my brain. Don't worry about it.
Doofus.
Yeah, it was right.
Sister Location, This Comes From Inside, a security breach.
Security breach. See, that sounds familiar, but I don't think I've seen it played.
You have.
Have I?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that
There you
one.
go. No,
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, we never finished. We were watching Mark's series on that, and we never fucking finished watching
I don't think
him play
he
it.
ever finished playing it.
He has to have. There's no way he didn't. He's the
It's
king of
Mark.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
It's also Mark.
There's a petition that goes around every once in a while that's like, make Markiplier give his FNAF crown to somebody else that deserves it more, and it's like, you do realize it's a fucking bit for the channel, right? Like, how stupid are you?
Ha, I see the problem. Sorry,
This is probably the most transparent one, and that the lyrics are about. Oh, damn. Do I
Ooh.
want to know?
possibly.
I'll have to listen to it later.
I'm putting a farmer monument here, next to the new Brazier of Bonding. And my reasoning for doing such is this one's not hitting everybody. So this one will.
So basically, it just went, I'm sick of making these fucking songs. Never mind, I'm just gonna talk about Scott.
That's funny, actually. But no, this one wasn't hitting everybody, so I'm building another farmer monument so it will hit everybody. Because there's one building down here, one building that it was not hitting. Because it wasn't getting to the doors. It looks like it is now because I put in this one and this one's already showing. So it was missing the one building.
Why did we put the one that has the wider... Because I think the one to the left of the Farmer's Monument has a wider range than the Farmer's Monument.
This one here?
Yeah, why did we put the one with the wider range closer to the staircase?
I just put it there.
Okay. It would have been wiser to put it second.
Maybe, but I don't think it matters that much. I love this. This is gonna be so good. I wonder. I'm trying to figure out where else. Like, I want to see if there's any other place we could possibly put it that would be fine. Oh, are we in a drought?
Yes.
I forgot we were in a drought. Hey, 45. See, this is why I was building this and this. It's almost done. Go hit it with a hammer.
Well, no, I wasn't saying don't build it. What I was
Yeah.
saying is why build it there.
Living Tombstone took
What's
a break from
funnier
FNAF
than
songs for like
44?
6 years before making this. This Comes From Inside.
Yeah, that was what
Then
I
he
giggled
just
about
gave up
earlier.
inside. Then he just gave up after that.
That's what I laughed about earlier.
What's funnier than 44? 45.
45.
Which now that everything is properly covered with those, that will be good for this because it'll get all of these numbers to 267. The Earth Recultivator. We gotta figure out a way to put it over here, which. Okay. We could put it here. Okay, let me do this.
I don't
1,
think...
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I'm thinking we can put it right here, but on platforms.
Yeah, we can put it on platforms, so that works.
Yeah.
So
that way,
7 by 7, let's get the platforms ready. They'll need to be able to get down there to get those trees.
Yeah, because it'll hit everyone from right there.
I think they can go in too deep water, but I'm not sure. We'll need
I
staircases.
mean, it looks like this is... Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah,
okay.
so,
well, we'll do a staircase here.
Yep, and that's where I was gonna say.
Here. And we will see if they can go into the too deep.
And then at that point, we'll just have them destroy a resource, I figured.
Yeah.
Oh, look at them in the dance hall. Never mind, they left. Never mind, they're back? No. The lights just turned on. There we go.
So we got that one done. Let's see, can they get this one? It doesn't say they can't. So we'll see. But this will need to be
46.
46. Was that the statue of Beaver T? Job's over. Is that 7 by 7?
Yeah.
No, it's 7 by 8.
Or, yeah.
Yeah, because
My
1, 2, 3,
I was trying to
4,
count
5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Don't count off of the... treat it like cards. On the right, you've got a 4, 1, and a 2.
Yeah. But look, I want to eat the drought over the clouds. Me too. They look good. Alright. Oh, they can. They're getting down here to these. They're getting down here to it all. Look at them.
Fuck yes, okay.
They can go into the too deep water.
Woo. Now we know.
Which probably helps that it's not really too deep at the moment.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll find out when it's full.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and specifically up. Getting rid of these because holy crap. They're already building all the fucking platforms. You know.
See, I figure if I sing something, it's not gonna count as much as if I'm, like, actually listening to the song, you know? Because I'm like, listen. Everybody has shit stuck in their head from time to time. They're still going underwater. Look at them, they're just walking on the bottom.
Again, like, it's not...
Look at them go.
Yeah.
Guess they can breathe underwater.
They're beavers. They can hold their breath for a long ass time. I'm just gonna leave the rest of those as marked resources for demolition because, like, they might be able to actually get stuff from it. I think maybe by doing that.
No, but we can't send them down there to. We can't place the fucking lumber areas there because it'll be waterlogged. So we don't have a choice but to destroy the ones that are in the water, which is fine.
Yeah.
It's not like we're hurting for wood right now.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, we might want to actually go get our wood production in the smaller area over there set and going.
I want to finish this first, because it's just... hurry up, guys.
Which eventually I think I want to have this big center area just be like the farming dome, you know?
Yeah.
Thunderdome.
Thunderdome. Thunderdome. Thunderdome.
Thunderdome.
It is one tree, you guys. Alright, you're right.
Just kill the tree. What do you do?
Making it so that they are not at all focused on any of those, So they go for the damn tree. It is set to the highest of priorities.
Path up to it. No, I was gonna go.
They could reach these from up here and from down here, so they should be able to reach that from up here if they could do it from up here. So I'm thinking, like, I think they have to do it from down here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, now they can reach. Sometimes I am smart.
I think if you put them back up to the second highest priority or highest priority again, they'll get them all done pretty quick.
I mean, honestly, I had all of these at just neutral.
Yeah, that's fine then. Can they even reach those down there? Yes. No. Just pass down the middle of them. Yeah. Might as well. They should be
And
able
now
to
they should be able to reach everything. Yeah.
Yep, that works.
Cool.
They'll get there when they get there.
I want them to get there now!
Are we there yet? There they go. So do we want to go set up for wood production? What do we want to do?
We can go set up for wood production. We'll need 20,000 signs for that, so we've got time. So, boop, over to here.
Yeah, which at some point I do think that we should take music's advice and get the observatory, but... Alright, so now that's all reconnected, which we can reconnect that too. I don't see why they'd want to go up there, but...
Yeah, there's nothing for them to go up there for at the moment.
They might have to fix something later. Let's worry about it when we get there, I figure. So let's go ahead and create a path. Yeah, and then that way we can have 2 lumberjacks going, and then let's just mark everything here for cutting. And then I also think that we need to increase, like, our chestnut production and stuff. You know?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking maybe like this, like the left half is tree production, and then the right half we can put a couple of
trees,
chestnuts and shit
and then
in.
Chestnuts?
Yeah. Let's start placing down the forester.
So we'll need a separate forester for over here for the chestnuts.
Yeah, which that'll get that area
Which
just
we can
fine.
put it
Yeah, see if it'll
here.
reach.
It'll reach almost everywhere.
Yeah, but it won't reach quite everywhere, which is the goal.
Here,
there it'll
reach
reach.
everywhere.
Yeah, that's
and
good.
up here even.
Let's see where that gatherer can reach on this side. Because we've already got that gatherer for the berries. Okay, yeah, we'll need another gatherer. So let's put, let's dot a couple of gatherers in.
I was thinking literally right here, and then maybe right here.
Let's see.
So one here.
Yeah, but you see how that cuts off the back area?
Yes, it does.
So put it maybe, like, up in that right there. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so that fits there, and then let's maybe right here, because that's another just 1 block area where it won't do anything.
Alright.
Alright, so those are that,
And
and then we mark in for, do not mark for cut.
Shush. Chestnuts?
Yes.
Just for this
Yeah, don't mark
whole-
the bottom section. Or top section. Alright. And that'll do that. And we've already got the...
They're already fucking...
Damn. They've got nothing to fucking do right now.
We also have a shit ton of builders now.
Which is good.
Alright, they're already getting shit going here, so let's go ahead and grab a forester to put in. I'm thinking literally right here.
Well, let's see. Put it in the middle and see how far it reaches. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we'll have 2 foresters going on this side.
Which, right here, I think might be best.
Yeah.
Because it reaches about halfway.
That works.
Right, and then...
And then we'll just leave the... How far do those lumberjacks reach?
Not far enough. So...
Yeah, so we'll rotate them.
So, over here, there's a path over to here. Right? So I'm thinking just to get them going on this side.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then we'll like, as things cut down and everything will increase. Because they're going to have this shit done in no time. Because I didn't even up the priority of... Look at this. This is already almost done, and I didn't up the priority or anything. We've got plenty of builders for once, apparently. I could fucking unpause these and it'd be done in, like, a fucking minute. You know?
But no, I was hoping to compare the wood production out here to the wood production that we're about to create in there so I can get an idea for...
Yeah, give me 1 second. I figured get rid of those. Clean it up a little. Okay.
Yeah, so that's, in there is not going to be enough to just keep up with it, which is fine. I do eventually want to turn some of this other land out here into farmland of different varieties. Man, they look like minnows.
Right.
Oh, the ant problem's finally getting a little better.
Yeah!
I think I mentioned it on yesterday's stream. I went around and I put, like, cinnamon in front of all of the fucking doorways, and we sprayed vinegar all over the fucking house. Which, like, yes, now I have a whole bunch of, cat paw-shaped cinnamon clumps all over the house, but, like,
look,
okay.
Look.
Why did some of that die? Bad.
Due to drying out.
No, the bad water season's gonna fuck this zone. We gotta figure that out. Okay.
How's the bad water season gonna fuck this zone?
Oh no, it wouldn't.
I
don't know why
it didn't
tried
fuck
it.
it last time.
Never mind. Sorry, I thought the bad water was coming in from the left of where we're looking right now for some reason.
It used to.
No, of where we're looking right now.
It's like over here?
Yeah. For some reason I thought it was coming in that way, so I was like, oh shit, that's gonna be bad, but now I'm like, no, it's not.
We can get rid of this. Fucking path. We can get rid of this. And we can do 2 hide there and a 2 hide there. And then
Up the priorities.
those priorities, might as well max them out because why not?
And then once we're done with that, we can get the next layer down.
Yeah. Once they're done with those 2, we can, like, it's just deleting 1.
Yep. Hell yeah.
And we're still gonna leave the 1 dead pine tree. Because I think it's funny. Unless you want to get rid of it. We can get rid of it if you really want to.
No, I think it's funny too.
I have no idea what that is, Bean.
It was a very strange combo of smells. The vinegar was stronger than the cinnamon, for sure, though. TF2 map.
Oh. I haven't played enough TF2 to know the map names, so...
My brother was really into it a while ago. I also do not know the map names. Oh, we've got hella fucking explosives to use. It's just a matter of getting them out here. Here
They're
we go.
coming. Yep. Boom and boom.
Alright, so now wait until they get off of there.
Yeah.
That should be everybody. And then the singular shouldn't take long at all. Yeah. I really thought for a fucking second.
Now they were grabbing the resources. I fucking thought for a minute though that was that.
I really
that
fucking thought.
That would have been so funny. Here he goes.
This ought to be him though. All right.
And done.
Delete the
Okay.
staircase so nobody goes
Yep.
up there.
Delete the staircase. Alright.
We could totally wait and do it overnight so nobody's here for it.
Yeah.
Save their ears a little bit. Hello, why are
They were
people still
grabbing
here?
those and then some food or something.
Start with the 3 highs, or
Ready?
do we want to do it tallest to shortest or shortest to tallest?
Tallest or shortest?
Alright.
Obviously. Ready?
You subscribe to the line principle. Go ahead.
We're gonna go for this one here because I want to go. I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Voila.
And
One
now,
down.
this one will just go all the way.
It takes so long.
It's
This is on the fastest speed. What's it like on the lowest speed?
Fucking agonizingly slow.
Isn't it satisfying though?
And
Holy
then-
shit.
Are we ready,
I love
or do we
this.
want to wait?
Let's go, let's go. Now we gotta finish it. Sorry guys, hope you brought your buffs.
Yeah.
Yes, we go. Kaboom. Look at how much more farming land we have now.
I still love the fact that we left the one fucking pine tree. Okay.
Yeah, no, like,
Oh yeah.
check us out.
All right,
Fuck
that's
yeah.
all wheat, right? So go ahead, grab this button, grab the, where is it? This button, right here.
Some of these sections are not going to go well, but that's fine. We'll just unmark them for planting later.
We're just gonna go ahead and mark it all, and then we'll unmark the not good stuff in a minute. I figure.
Sure.
Oh, this one can reach a little bit further, so we might as well.
Yeah, no reason not to. Yeah, buddy.
Alright,
Okay,
now
so
all
what we're
the
gonna need to
stuff
do...
that as they like whenever they we'll wait till they have the stuff planted.
Yeah, we'll see
and
what's
then the
not
stuff
going
that they
well and-
refuse to plant, we'll just get rid of.
Yeah. Then they can tell us what's useful and what isn't.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking we
Excuse
should... I'm thinking we should go scale up our production of pastries. Because we've always got our staple foods, you know, but, like, we could definitely use some more bread and shit now that we've got the ability. Which we could just put those on the other side facing the other way.
Yeah. I mean, wait, where do you mean?
Who did what voice? Put it, like, here, but facing the other way. Yeah, or
Okay.
that, sure. Oh, the burp. I guess your burp sounded like a robot. What's blocking
I
it?
guess.
Oh, the zip lines.
Yep. Could put it here.
Sure. So we just massively scaled up our wheat production, so I think we should do another for bread and another for maple pastries, which I think eventually we're going to need even another for maple pastries, because the maple pastries are not keeping up with the bread.
No, not at all.
Yeah. And then the cattail crackers, we could totally use another for that as well.
I'm gonna put in.
Sure.
It's a single spot, might as well.
I think we should put some water in this area so that they don't have to go anywhere to get water. Which those two spots right there would be perfect for, like, very small water storage. Small.
Right here?
Yeah, I just want them to be able to, like, quick take a drink while we're going, you know?
I think it could be worth it to put in a large for water.
Yeah, I guess, if you want. My idea has always been I want to dot some water storage around with very small water so that they can just grab it and go. You still haven't marked them as water. But yeah, no, like, my point is always, or my goal has always been, let's go ahead and mark some, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Anything else you want to do up here?
I
Or do
think
we wanna-
throughout everywhere we should be going around and dotting some water storage.
Dude, is that barrel filled with Baja Blast? This one, I assume is the one you mean. It's filled with extract, which comes from the bad water.
Dude, it kind of
this
does. I
is-
see it, though.
This one's filled with maple syrup. This is bad water. And this one, what do we have?
That's
Biofuel. And it's full.
Yeah, so we could start producing robots at any time now.
You want to?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Alright, so we do need to swap. We'll need to swap this one to punch cards.
So they don't need the punch cards, by the way. Punch cards just make them happy.
I don't know if that's entirely true.
Music's yet to be wrong.
Alright, all the bot stuff is unpaused.
Okay, do we have storage for the bot parts?
No, we don't.
We should probably put that near the bot assembler.
Yeah.
Which I'm thinking we could just put it along this bottom edge here.
Just medium warehouses? Or one medium warehouse?
Yes.
Well, hold on. Actually, it might be better to do...
No, yeah, okay, fair enough, I do understand. Yeah, let's just put all three right across from the assembler, then.
I'm done, it's fine.
Yeah, you really just do not wait for the end of people's sentences.
And then this one can be...
You want chassis, head, and limbs.
Chassis, head, and limbs. Which, it's gonna take like 4 bot limbs.
I said limbs to be fucking funny.
Nope, they are indeed bot limbs.
They are limbs, okay. Fuck yeah, I guess.
High priority these. We do have 3 explosives factories going, at least.
Yeah, so.
Not that we really need them all that much
Ah,
anymore.
we might have another massive project we do just for funsies.
Let's finish this tunnel. I'ma finish the tunnel.
Have they placed the one on the other side?
You mean that one? They can't reach?
Yeah, okay.
I don't even know how they got to this one.
They must have built it from above.
Yeah, they must have. Hey, look at him going. Look at him.
Alright, so yeah, we definitely do need to scale up our chestnut production. Potatoes, we seem to have plenty. Okay, they just got stocked for the day, that's fair. What is our chestnuts situation looking like? Yeah, we barely have any chestnuts, no fucking wonder. And of course, they're wanting to eat all of the stuff that we don't have a ton of.
Right.
I'm thinking in that our little valley over there, I'm thinking we could put one more farmhouse and have it just there to do sunflowers.
Tunnel is complete.
Fuck yeah.
Alright, now, there's something I want to do. Because I don't think it needs to have a platform on every spot. You know, I think on every other
Yeah, okay.
looks good. Like every other makes it feel like it's a mine shaft of some sort, you know? Doesn't it?
As being said, everybody drink water.
Yes, drink water. I would, except I'm out of my water. Not that I really drink all that much water to begin with, but you know, whatever. That's not the point.
Okay, so we need more houses.
Okay, so we have a way we can do this. We could just unpause a whole ass tower and get 4, or choose 3. Or we could do 3, or we could do 3.
I think we should do it by tower. That's kind of what I was thinking, is we haven't done that before.
Just by tower. You
Yeah.
want to do 4 tower or 3
I think
tower?
let's do 3 tower. Let's
3
finish
tower?
let's finish the other side.
Which, that does mean that these upper ones, because if we're going to do it by tower, we don't need the upper ones paused. We just need the lower ones.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
They're going. They already got one done.
Yep. Look at him go. I love watching them zip around on the zip
Yeah, the
lines.
zip lines were so fun. I love the zip lines.
Keep your kidneys hydrated.
Yeah, trust me, keep them hydrated. It's the thing that people don't realize about water is, like, almost every fluid that you put into an engine is what water is for you.
Yeah.
Like, water is your engine oil.
I have no idea how you got here from console rust, but you know, I mean console, I guess, but
Fair enough.
you know what? That's fair. Welcome to the chat, Rusty Pug. We are the reason why we have it named the way we do is because we're two idiots playing a game on one console.
Hi, I'm not in control.
I'm the idiot, and that's the other idiot.
Drink water. That's
yes.
the thing that's happening right now.
Yeah, drink water, which, you know, we're playing this game called Timberborn. It's about beavers and expanding to be on the whole map and stuff.
Very descriptive.
Yep.
The hope is eventually we'll be a big streaming channel.
Hopefully.
That'd be cool.
It would be. Beavers take over the world.
Hey,
oh,
47. And a lot of beavers. Look at how many. Look at the beaver on the bottom left. You gotta, like, sometime when it goes to night or morning, watch that. Because, like, everybody dies or is born at night, so it's just a spam at this point.
Praise Wood Trumper the Glorious. Oh, look. A couple people died of old age.
Sad.
One
sad,
person grew up. One person grew up, though.
Casco. No one will ever be as good as Casco.
Yeah.
Wait, what is that? What is this?
What trees were we
Hey, what are these two buttons? I haven't noticed that before.
Beavers selected bots.
Oh! Now that we have bots. Okay.
Yeah! Alright. Do we want to plant all of this side with oak?
Maybe. I also might want to put more chestnuts in. Well, let's at least start with the oak.
Butt beavers.
Which we do. We need paths through.
Yes, I know. I'm aware. How, like, what area? Like, cause
at least the section that was the birch already. So don't drop that.
Oh, whoops.
Paths.
Alright. Let's do...
do me a favor. Try taking one of the lumberjacks and put it facing the other path. Like, to the right instead of facing down right now. Not exactly what I wanted. Yeah, okay, so that gets a decent chunk of range added.
Having
so let's go off of where that guy is and plant oak there.
Where this guy is?
Where the guy can the further. That one.
Okay.
Which that's level with. Okay, I see where it is. I can. Yep.
No wait. Paths.
Paths.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, let me do the paths. Which I am gonna keep it just along the edge here. Unless you don't want me to, which you're now acting like you don't want me to.
I feel like you don't hear me when I say that that takes up more space.
I understand that... I was trying to... Okay. Where do you want me to take the paths?
Just, like, straight up cut down the middle? Yes. And then you see how to get, like, all the way up there instead of going 4 and then overlapping 1, 3, and then overlapping 1, 2. You see that's, like, already 1, 2, 3 paths that didn't need to be there.
Yeah.
And take up an extra spot.
Hey, we reached the same spot. That's good.
So, now we go ahead and just mark it all for oak. Don't mark that.
I got it.
And then double check that that's everything in the range of the beaver that can get the farthest. Oh, sick, okay. Alright. Same range. Fuck
yep, yeah. Which I said just before doing that. I am going to get rid of this lumberjack flag.
Sometimes when I say something, it's not trying to, like, say it because I didn't hear you. Sometimes it's trying to say it to acknowledge what you said.
Oh, we have to unlock it for bots using science?
Interesting.
Okay. Do we want to make our lumberjacks bots now? Because we've got 2 unemployed bots right now.
Damn. I don't know. We gotta come up with somewhere because we want them to be working. Oh, we should put them in food production because they can work around the clock.
Okay.
So like we should have them making either bread or like cattail crackers. You know. No, the maple pastries. We should have them make the maple pastries.
Make up your mind. So boom, and then this one is also maple pastries. Boom. And now Timberbot 1, Timberbot 2. Oh,
What?
Oh my god, look at him. It's
Look at
a
him.
little beaver. It's a beaver robot. Look at him go.
They're much less freaky than they seem like they're gonna be.
Look at him go. That's so cool. That's so cool. Okay.
Alright. Bots.
Yeah. We've got 2 bots now that are going. Coin flip. Okay. So, now that they're getting that cut down as well, we can start getting that replaced. But over here, let's see. They've still got a long ways to go in there, right? But we might as well just go ahead and we'll just go in there for a second. Because we're going to need another forester on this side, which we want to reach the area.
See, try putting it off of this path right there and see how far it can get. Face it down. Yeah, not quite. So it'll need to be...
Right here it'll reach.
Yeah, right there it'll reach, so...
Like all except one spot there.
Now we know.
Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. Whenever these trees are gone, which...
Can those guys reach
these
them?
guys can't reach those, we're going to go ahead and put in... I said a lumberjack flag. Excuse you. And then we can leave the... Like, we can leave these guys where they're at.
There's
Use
another
these
bot.
guys. Okay, what do... bread or cattail?
Cattail.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Look at the lights that are in there, right? No, wait a minute. Here we go. Okay. Look at the lights there compared
Oh,
to there.
interesting.
The lights are different. That's so cool. That's so cool. Timberbot 3.
Timberbot 3.
Yeah, now our beavers are basically just gonna be able to get to fucking relax. I wonder if they really will work all day?
I heard that they'll work all day and all night. Alright, so then, now I figure we could start working on some of the stuff to make them happy. Which, I'd like to keep the book production just for us. I'd like to make another thing.
I mean, I made this one specifically to be the punch cards, and you told me to do books in it
Okay.
until...
Yeah, okay, do punch cards.
Like, I'm just saying, like, that was initially the plan for that one. If you want to do something different, we can do something different. Put it here so that it connects.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you can have the bots work in the workplace to make
You can, I think
punch
you can have them
cards?
assemble themselves and shit, too.
You can! That's amazing! Okay, okay. So we have another bot. Bread or bread? Because it's bread or bread if you want to
See,
keep in the food production.
bread production I'm not super worried about right now, so I think we're gonna go elsewhere with them.
Okay.
I'm just trying to decide what I want to do with them.
Could start putting them in a hauler's post or something. That'd be funny. Ooh, builder bots.
Yeah, builders, because then
Builder
they'll build
bots.
all
We'll
night
do a
long.
builder's hut.
Well, no,
I'm thinking.
why don't we just take over one of the existing builder huts?
Okay. That makes sense. And then as we get more Bots.
Oh, look at the lights again.
That's so cool. This is so cool. Beaver Bot uprising begins. Even Beaver World artists and workers have to worry about AI taking over their jobs. No, not artists. There's actually jobs that only beavers can do, like this. Or maybe not. Yeah, no, see, only beavers are allowed to work in this workplace. You know.
Yeah, because only beavers.
So the people that the people that are thinking,
the bots aren't smart enough to have thoughts.
Yeah, the people that
apparently.
are the people that are actually thinking have to be beavers. Damn, that was fast.
And then we might need another paper mill.
You think we need another?
Yeah, because look at the amount of paper that we have. We don't have much.
I don't even see it.
Exactly. I think we might need like 2 more of those even if we really want to. I think if you put it, I think it might be better to put it to the, like going down here. Because it's one of those awkwardly shaped buildings like that, you see. So.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even think we need to high prioritize them, but I'll go ahead and.
I'll get it done eventually.
They're already working on it, so.
The Beaver Bot will keep working overnight anyhow.
Yeah, they just keep working. Sick. I love that. I don't even. Whatever. Fuck off, Drought. I ain't even fucking sweating it. We got Beaver Bots.
And then we're still full up on biofuels, so that's good. And then we should start getting the other shit that makes them happy, the not biofuel stuff.
You mean the punch cards?
No. There's another thing. It's like, click on the place that makes the biofuel. Please click on the place that makes the biofuel. Catalyst.
Wait. I think this is the thing, the refinery?
Yeah, I just wanted you to click on the recipe so I could see what the recipe is and what it's called.
We need...
But, you know, you just will not do what I say today. I have no idea what catalyst costs to make.
I have no idea. I'm looking for a refinery. Maple and extract.
Okay, so we're definitely going to need more maple, which I guess could be what we do with some of our planting space somewhere. You could fit it in, like, oh no, that wouldn't be touching power, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm thinking right here.
Yep. Works for me.
Which we do have to add.
And then have that one make the catalyst.
And then this one we'll just set up for catalyst.
Yeah, which they're gonna have that done in like 5 fucking seconds.
Yeah, it's already. All they gotta do now is hit it with a hammer.
Which we've currently got 2 builder bots, it seems like.
Good. Good. As they continue to make bots, we'll get more builders.
Mm-hmm. And then eventually I think that we should start assigning bots to make the bots so that we've just got them all night.
Yeah.
Use the bots to make the bots.
Use the bots to make the bots. Alright. We need more maple, you said.
Even in Beaver World, artists and workers don't have to worry about AI taking over their... Right?
I read that out loud and you completely missed it.
Or do have to. I know what I mean.
Okay.
So I'm thinking...
we want to make this side instead of oak maple?
That's kind of what I was thinking, yeah.
Cool.
So instead of having the cutters, the tree cutters, we could get rid of those 2.
Whenever they've got...
Yeah, because instead we just need the tapper shack, which I figure we'll just put opposite...
these 2. Because we don't need these 2 anymore.
Yeah.
And then, like you were saying with tapper shack...
I think we can just put that opposite... There you go. I think we could just put that opposite of where we were gonna put the...
So right here is where
forester.
we're going to put the forester.
Yeah, so I think if we just put that opposite, try one to the left. One to the left. So we can't even test that yet, but it should work.
Yeah.
We'll get there when we get there.
We'll get there when we get there. Yes, I saw one using
Yeah, the Beaver Bots can use the zip lines. Go find a construction worker.
Yeah, let me go find...
Hey, 6 now.
Okay, so he's there. He's also there.
I guess we don't have anything to build in.
He's also there. You know what? You know what? I can fix that. Now we have something to build. And off he goes to go collect some stuff that he needs.
Of course, he's not gonna take the fucking zip line.
Yeah, the one time that we're trying to do this, and then we see the zip line being used.
Okay,
My
that
ears.
was
I'm
both
sorry, Bean.
Catalyst and punch card already.
I'm sorry, Bean.
He's not gonna take the fucking zip line. He's not gonna take the fucking zip line. They can, I swear.
I saw one of them take the zip line earlier, I swear to God. Beaver Bots cannot be allowed to speak. Do you know why Bean is saying that?
Because it's annoying. I don't mind it, but I can see why people would.
I think it's funny. Alright. Because that one's not... Yeah. Okay. Let's find something over here, maybe. We'll build something so that we can have the Beaver Bots go. Ah. Ah. Anyway,
Oh, well, they can, I swear.
They can. They can. I swear to God, they can. Sorry, I swear to God. Is that...
What are you
is that
doing?
it? I'm trying to look for the... Boom! Right there. Beaver Bot on a zip line. Told you it can do it. I have no idea where this one's going, but he's going somewhere, and he's on a zip line. He's going to work.
Yeah, I guess he went up to get Catalyst and punch cards.
Yeah. That was also a brand new Beaver Bot, too.
Yeah, so what we need to do is we need to speed up the Beaver Bot production. Which is probably going to be done by putting Beaver Bots in the production.
We need 10K.
Wow, okay.
Do we
I
want
guess
to
let's
build observatories?
get an observatory up and running. That needs power.
Yeah, I'm just curious where it fits. Being said bonus stream. Oh shit, it's 2 hours.
Oh, whoop. Bonus!
Well,
bonus content.
We'll put this here. We'll put this here. Right?
Why does it need pine resin? Okay.
I don't know, but we'll put it here. Yes. And we'll high priority it.
And let's see, so that makes, it makes 10 every, like, 0.75 hours. Let's go see what the other, science huts do.
1 every hour.
Yeah, so we could probably... How many beavers can work here? 4? So we can just go pause a couple of science places once it's ready.
We've
now got 31 beavers that don't have a job anyway, so...
Interestingly, this one can be done by bots.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
I feel like it should be.
Well, with this one, it's just exploring the stars.
Oh, wow. Almost a 10-day drought. That's not good.
We're fine. We'll be fine. Anyway. Yeah. This one can be done by bots.
Interesting. I still stand by that I don't think it should be, but that is cool. Or interesting. I know what I mean. We're in a drought.
No, we need the pine resin. Because that's when it's missing to be built.
Okay, we'd have to put in a tabber shack elsewhere and create some more pine trees.
I don't know what we'll see.
Well, because
Like,
there's areas.
they don't need it whenever it's done. Looks like. So.
I guess we could pause one of the treated planks for a minute or two.
And we'll leave one of them going.
Yeah, if we just pause that for a second, then they'll be more available for the time being. Okay, we have one available beaver. I think that we should be putting him in,
bot?
like... Yeah, bot. I think that we should be putting him in... Or maybe we should wait for 2 of them to be ready. How long until the next one's ready? Go click on that. 43, God, it's gonna be a minute.
Yeah, and it says 36 hours, so yeah, we do need to replace this with
Definitely,
the bots.
for sure.
But again, we need 10k science. So we gotta wait till we get 10k science.
Yeah, once we get that, we definitely need to replace it. So,
yeah.
Now we know. Damn. Okay, we're using a lot of power now.
We may need to put in more gravity batteries.
I think it's less about the grav batteries. I think it's more about the windmills at this point.
Well, yeah, but in order to have... Like, in order to have more power stored up, we do need more grav bats.
Yeah, but, like, in order to get more power into the grav bat, we need to create more power.
That too. Okay, power. Could put a couple of large windmills in.
We could. Well, let me see. So that's, how long does it take? 300 horsepower.
It doesn't say time, it's just...
Okay, let's see what the smaller ones do.
Okay, that's not going to tell us. 150.
150, so these do double.
Yeah.
We might want to replace some of the smaller ones with the bigger ones at some point as well, because they're not going to really be able to get out here to do this.
I already have a way to get them out here to do it.
Okay, good luck. So that works. This will be helpful. I think it's counting the edge of the map as something it can't touch, so.
Yeah,
which is
quite
fair.
possibly.
So.
Alright, so now.
Which, I mean, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, 9.
That's 9 times 3 is 27, so that's 2,700 power just between those 3, I think.
Something like that.
I was gonna say it might be helpful if you could see what you're doing.
And now they can get to all of them.
Voila.
That's okay, Bean. We will see you later. Yeah. We're gonna hop off of here now that I've got those planned anyway.
Yeah, so, good timing.
Yep. Yeah, crap, we're out of power.
Yeah. Told you.
Well, good thing we have a shit ton of builders and I just put these all to high priority.
Yeah, actually, we might want to build these real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish these and then we'll set up,
just so I feel safe about it.
We can just right there and have them all connect right there. Oh,
perfect. Fuck yeah. But yeah, no, that's kind of what I was worried about.
Fuck.
Just go pause
Okay.
one of the book places. I mean, it's... yeah, we need power to
Okay.
make the power.
I'm
We need
thinking.
the power to make the power.
Okay, right now I'm thinking we pause basically everything that isn't required to make some paper.
Okay, so that is the paper. Don't pause that.
Yeah, I know.
He had his finger hovering over the pause button. Hit play and just see if that much does anything. We need to just, I think we need to get rid of the observatory. That was the most recent thing that we put in. Not get rid, but, you know, pause.
That did something.
Okay, that did something. Which we need the bot parts to be assembling, so we need to put that back on and take something else out. If that's what it takes, you know. Hopefully overnight it'll keep producing.
We're doing something here.
Yeah, which right now there's much less strain on the power, so...
You are not the only one who likes Sonic Unleashed. I also like Sonic Unleashed. People can fight me about that all they want. I like Sonic Unleashed.
Good night.
Good night, Bean.
Good night, Moon. Good night, Bean. Did you high prioritize any of that stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Wait. Ooh. Better hope they build the back stuff first. Yeah, you need to pause. Pause.
Build this stuff first, you idiots. Come on.
Like Music said, it would be your own fault if they didn't.
Got one, now they're just gonna get the other one.
Yeah, which we have all the materials to make it, so it should take no time at all. Hopefully.
And already we'll be able to add in power as soon as some stuff is done.
Yeah, which we definitely need to be dedicating the paper toward these things right now. But I think eventually we should be replacing the smaller windmills, which I think I said, but...
Yeah, I don't know if we can build these at the same intervals, though.
Yeah, but even if we can just build...
Oh, no, we can.
Even if we can build one for every two... Yeah, so if we can build that many up there, we've doubled our power.
Yeah.
So,
More
I think that we should... Wow, look at them go.
Yeah, they're getting power... They're producing when these aren't.
Did they complete
even.
that top one now?
Yes.
Cool.
And pause this one first.
That was fast.
This one.
Yeah, but no. So now you have your answer to whether or not the gravity batteries will go all the way down?
Yeah.
What?
No, just checking on priorities and stuff. I'm
Are
gonna
we
leave.
Connecting them in yet?
Yes, but I also want to make sure that they can still get to the ones that they need to get to. Because, like, this one's at a high priority, I'm just waiting for them to get to it. Then this one.
Yeah, there's no reason why building those at the edge would stop them from being able to get there.
If I build this one here, will they be able to reach this one, is my concern. They should, but I don't know.
Yeah, see, that makes more sense. The way that you were saying that made it sound like you thought that they wouldn't be able to reach the windmills. Why don't you high prioritize them? Like, it's kind of... I feel like it's a high priority issue.
Yeah, all of this is, really.
Which I think that we should start doing, like, all of the general connection, you know, like, just start moving in the direction of getting things connected, so, like, anywhere that you can't, yeah, like, right there, and then, like, we'll need one right there. Yeah. Okay, they did that one now. You could put one right there.
This one we don't need, actually, but we will need... That's... That's... Okay.
And then probably, yeah, high prioritize everything. Yeah, I guess we're running over a little bit so that we can get these done, which I think that's fine. I just want to make sure that we can get them going.
Whenever
I don't want to forget.
Get this one done, I can delete some paths to get them over to this.
Which should be right now. Yep.
I'm thinking with how I want to do it, I want to just boom, boom, and then then put one here. Is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
By the way.
That works. They're getting a lot of progress done really quickly, so that's
they
good.
built most of these already because of the fact that they're easier and quicker to build than these, and most of these only need...
The big windmills went off, but the small ones haven't.
Yeah, I pointed that out earlier. I'm surprised you didn't notice it earlier.
Are you are you enunciating these words clearly? Because I don't know how I'm missing.
I don't know how you're missing it either. Like, genuinely.
Like, the first couple of times I'm like, yeah, okay, don't talk when I'm thinking about something or saying something or planning something.
You were thinking about things.
Okay, yeah. Which that is a thing that we've talked about before, is like, if I'm clearly like deep in thought, please get my attention. Because I do want to hear what you have to say. If I'm thinking about something, I'm definitely not in the real world.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then once that one's done, we can connect even more in.
Once that bot was out of fuel for a second, I was like, what the hell? Holy crap, we have 3 extras.
You have what?
3 unemployed bots.
Okay.
I'm putting one here, if we can. Yeah, we can.
What is that place?
The paper mill. We need the paper.
Okay, sure.
We need the paper for these. The more we get done with these, the more power overall we end up making.
Yeah, it's just like,
better.
if I could say one thing, just, if you would ask me before you do things, not just storm in and go, I'm doing this thing right now. You know, because, like, I don't just do things without consulting you when you're not in the room. Or, like, and I don't just do things without consulting, like, you know, whenever I have control of this, I don't just do stuff, I do ask you, do you think that this is a good idea? Or I at least give you enough time, like, I make sure that you understand what I'm doing before I just do it. Whereas with you, I feel like 9 out of 10 times I have to yell, wait, stop, to get you to slow down long enough to explain to me what the fuck you're doing.
I'm sorry.
They are making good progress on the windmills.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I do think we should definitely be replacing the windmills that are up high.
No, yeah, we definitely should.
So let's figure out where all they can still reach the lower portion, and then start replacing from there forward, you know?
What do you mean exactly?
So where all of the staircases are, that they can still get down to reach the windmills, and then start replacing from those areas.
They can't.
What?
So they can't get to this stair.
Yeah, but they can still get to that one.
This one? Yeah, they can.
That's why I'm saying we should figure out where all of the still in use pathways are, and do that. Okay, there's a couple of places we could put something right now, I think. Let's go see if the batteries are going anywhere yet.
Looks like they're raising up some yet.
56, 70,
See,
and they're going up. Okay, that's good, they're going up.
Yeah.
They're going up and it's daytime right now, so that's really good. That is good news. I think if we just double all of our power production, we should be good for a long-ass time.
Yeah.
Please come build it. It just takes 1 log. Thank you.
Whenever they get this one done, we can put the next one in. Oh my goodness.
Oh, this takes a long-ass time.
Yeah.
I don't know why they don't just go for the one that takes 1 log.
Well, hey, they finished that.
That took no time.
There we go. Done. So we can take that path put in that.
I really do think that there should be a hotkey for increased priority.
There should be. Like, let me press the up arrow and because like WASD is to move around.
Yeah, like let me like shift
So like
and
make
press the up
these
arrow or something.
Yeah. Like shift and up or something. Like that would be good. Would be
Yeah, and then
perfect.
shift and down could like lower the priority.
Yeah. Instead, I gotta click.
Let's
a
go
bunch
see if
of
the
times.
batteries are going any faster now because it's night. I think they were moving noticeably for a second there. Now
They're
Ooh,
dropping.
I think they're dropping now. Yeah. Click on them so that we can see. No, now it's going up.
Yeah, that one's going up. Yeah, okay. It was just taking a second there for a second. They finished all the windows at least.
Yeah.
So whenever they get finished with this one, then they can build one here.
And then I figure next episode what we'll do is we'll focus on increasing the power supply by replacing all of the smaller windmills.
I'm just gonna wait for him to, like, I'm gonna wait right here like this.
Yeah, they should be here any fucking second.
Yeah. Any minute now. There he is.
Oh, we now do have hundreds of beavers.
Are you kidding me? Oh shit.
What? What the fuck is...
This is our spatter dock.
Shit.
This is cattails.
Yep, and this is why I wanted to pay attention. Part of what I think is happening is, this sluice, which I'm happy we didn't, which just leave it, it's fine.
Okay.
But yeah, what I think happened was, yeah, this was why basically this is why I wanted to pay attention. Let's go make sure nowhere else is in a bad way.
Over
So
here's
that's
good.
fine for now, at least.
Which, you can actually go ahead and do this real quick while we're at it. I figure.
Yeah. And I was thinking actually to the left there we could probably make, like, right in that section we could do, like, more maple syrup production or more chestnuts or something, you know?
Forester, which we already have a path coming around to here, so it wouldn't be hard to put a path that brings him around over to here.
Yeah, and then...
Like that. Or we could have him back here.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe in the dry area back there, which, let's see how far back we can put him so that we can put... Can we put a tapper shack, like, right in front of that? Or right next to it?
Yeah. No,
a tapper
but here's
shack
my
is
thing.
2x2?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's your thing.
That is going to be path that takes up a lot of the green area.
That's...
Whereas the further up we have them, the less path takes it. Like the less is taken up, the less of the green area is actually taken up.
All right.
Do you still want to put them back here?
No, it's fine. We could just put them more forward, or we could always. I guess we could just make platforms and put them on the platforms when they're not on the green area at all.
Yeah, that would also work. So we'll just.
That works.
Just like that.
No, let's double check that we can put them on there. Flip it around. Yeah, that works.
I'll put the tapper shack here, and then put the forester here.
And then we could put a medium storage tank there as well.
Yes, we can.
And then obviously set it to maple once you placed it.
Path to only one spot taken up.
Fuck yeah. And then let's go ahead and set it to plant.
Maple.
And then just all of the green area. Sick. Why is there one spot right there that's not touched?
I haven't picked it up yet.
Yeah.
Alright. Come over.
Look at how much more bread and everything we have now, though.
Yeah.
Still slow on the maple page trees, but I think that's just because we probably don't have a lot of maple.
Do we want to replace more builders? Could we have enough?
We really don't have any maple right now, okay. I don't know that they're super important right now. I think I want to save them for working at, like, the bot factory and stuff, which, now that we've increased the power supply, we could probably turn back on some other stuff. I think just start with the... I don't think we need another gear workshop right now. Yeah, because we've got 1.3 thousand gears. Paper stuff I think we do need.
We don't need the explosives right now, so we can leave those paused.
Yeah.
Everything seems to be working.
Everything's up to snuff. Eventually, we'll have the amount of science we need to replace... Oh, check on the observatory.
I was just at the observatory. This is 10K, this... We're gonna go.
That's going fast. Hell yeah.
And
We're already up to 7,000.
Yeah, and honestly, we could replace this once we hit 7.5 with bots, if we wanted to.
Yeah, alright.
I said if we wanted to. I'm not saying I want to. I'm just saying, like, if we wanted to, we could.
Yeah, you just keep saying it. It feels like you're trying to persuade me.
Sorry, not trying to. Damn, we're out of me. Sorry.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking we might need more. Which I guess we could turn this this area... the area that we just created down there. Nope, left the green space. We could probably turn this area into some more maple production if we need it.
We might, so...
Yeah.
I'll put the stairs right here.
Yeah, and then I'm thinking we could do the thing again where we build in the water all of the tapper shacks and everything.
Yeah, on the platforms?
Yeah, just not, yeah, we'll have to build new platforms. Let's start with right there, yeah.
We're gonna need one more. Just like that. Because like for a medium tank to go here, right? Which I'm gonna medium tank, and then a tapper shack, and then a forester.
And then go ahead and they're already coming down here to plant all of that, or set that stuff up. We need a path.
Well, hold on. The path is going to be on platforms.
Yeah, except for the bottom part.
Except for one little spot that I know exactly where it's going to be, and I'm trying to, like, just... Let me get this.
Yep, right there.
Just like that, because I know that spot needs to be pathed. And then, do we want to put some more for over here? Because we have another path that we can, like, we have another thing that we can just bring over to it.
We should definitely be doing more over there.
Okay, so we'll do... So right here's in line with that end spot. Right? So we're bringing that over. And then...
I think we probably a little bit further to the left. Yeah, just because we want to reach as much of the green space as we can, you know?
Yeah. So we'll put it there. We will... Forester. Right there.
Which reaches a good bit.
Tapper shack. Right there.
Which reaches the same bit.
Does it actually?
Looks like... No.
It's a little short, but
that's fine. Whatever, close enough.
And then storage for a medium tank, which I didn't mark the other one, so I should probably go ahead and mark that real quick. Okay, we're gonna need stairs right here, and then we're gonna need path, and then we're gonna need
Maple.
here-ish. And then I can extend it.
That's the...
That's the forester.
Yeah, it won't matter unless the tapper can get there. So, one more. Wish they've already got all of that done, and that was just standard priority, it seemed like. Aradia!
Sorry, focusing on... Because, like, if the tapper can't reach it...
Well, then I'm also thinking we might want to just build a new platform somewhere toward the middle of this green space so that we can use all of this for maple production.
Yeah.
Which I figure we'll just send the path from...
We can send the path from this.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah, that shouldn't be 2 highs. That should be 1 high.
Let me put some path out like that, and some stairs like that. Okay, now...
and then I figured to either side of this area, well, I think maybe to the right would be the most beneficial.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then let's play around with where exactly we're gonna put the...
So let's check the forester first, right?
So that's
yeah,
fine.
that reaches everything.
And then let's check the
The
tapper.
tapper shack, which can go...
Try to the left
reaches
of the
everything.
forest. Oh, yeah, it does. Sick. Alright.
And then the medium tank can go right there. And then I can just get rid of these, because we don't need those. Because they're excess at that point, you know? Honestly, I can get rid of these as well, because they're also excess. I figure the excess ones we can get rid of, you know?
Sure. Path everything up. Mark for whatever needs to be maple.
Got maple.
And then I'm thinking it might be worth it to put a zipline station down here.
Might be, yeah.
Which I have an idea of where.
Okay.
I'm thinking... Scroll. Flip around so that we can see what we're looking at. I'm thinking one will probably fit really nicely right here.
Okay. So we'll need to put paths, or a platform rather.
Yeah, and
like
then...
that. Then the zipline station.
And then I figure it should be heading up toward the main storage areas, so like that way, to the left of where we're facing right now. See how close we can get that to the path, yeah.
Right there, it's right next to the path, and it connects.
Sick as fuck.
And then we can literally just put in another station. Here.
Yeah, whatever that works. And go ahead and connect them all.
Cool. Alright.
Let's maybe raise the priority of the zipline station. And then let's go see how our flooding of the areas that should be flooded is going.
In this area?
Yes. Oh,
Coming
there
back
we go.
in. The drought's over, so we're coming back in.
Yeah, we need to be very careful with that.
Yeah.
Jesus, my cat just started licking my foot out of nowhere, and I had no idea she was there.
Now that the drought's over, I'm going to unpause these again. Because they are going to need to be going.
Yeah, they'll need to catch up.
Yeah, because we're now a lot lower than we were. Yeah, we lost a lot of water in here, too. That was a long drought.
Yeah, which I was a little bit worried about, but okay.
I wasn't worried, but I should have been. Detonate these real quick.
Might as well, they're right there. Yeah, I'm almost thinking maybe we should try and figure out how we can get this green area here. Like the water from that area to connect into the rest of our stuff so that way we have like double water production all year.
Well, my best idea would be damming up high enough in here that it goes this way instead.
Well, I was thinking we could probably just make that leftmost dam levees and then dam up at the bottom of this area right there high enough that it goes in. So that way we're only worrying about one side at once.
We can do that. You want to start that now? We were going to do the thing here with the forester.
Yes.
Which we're going to put right here. Like so.
There we go.
And then
we were originally going to do Tabber Shack, but now we have that whole area that's going to be maple, so I'm not as worried about it. If anything, I'd like to put chestnut in here.
Okay. So we'll just leave this a forester. And then everything that's not oak we'll make chestnut. Right? And we can put in... Because, like, between these and these... Actually, we can get rid of these two whenever they're done with this. And replace these two with... Well, we want to put the gatherers over here a little bit more, I think.
I think we could probably replace one of those with a gatherer and put the other one to the left.
Well, what I'm thinking is if we put the gatherer here...
Okay.
Put them there, we hit everywhere we need.
Go ahead and path that up real quick so that we already know it's pathed, and then...
Okay, and then now I'll go ahead and...
go ahead and unmark the area for cut trees, obviously leaving the trees that we still need cut.
Okay. And then we'll come here. You said chestnut?
Yeah. And then that'll be a good boost to our food source.
Yeah, and then honestly we can get rid of these right now if we wanted to.
Well, what I'm thinking is we should put the levees in first so that we don't lose hella water out of here.
Yeah. Just put the levees in right there.
Yeah, and then we don't really need the path, so...
Yeah, in fact, that means, like, we can get rid of this path here.
Yeah.
Which allows us to plant more chestnut.
Perfect. You can't plant there because there's still wood on the ground, I think.
Well, it's... I want to keep an eye on it, because I want to be able to unmark it for cutting when needed. Yeah. Don't worry,
That area down there's marked for cutting.
Oh. Well, that's oak.
Is that?
Yeah, that's an oak tree. No, that's a chestnut tree. Why is that marked for cutting?
Probably because you just never unmarked it. By the way, that block back there is marked for cutting.
Alright. Do we want to get rid of these?
I don't think it matters.
We'll leave it for now.
Yeah. And then let's go start setting up the infrastructure for the dam that we need.
Yeah, okay.
So let's figure out how
So-
many blocks up it needs to be.
To
'Cause
get
that's two
this way,
there.
that's 2, right? So we'll need...
I think it might dip a block before where you're looking.
No, it doesn't.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
So
it
we
needs
need to
be
get it
3
level
high.
with this thing here, basically.
Looks like
Which
it
is
just
1
needs
above this.
Looks like it just needs to be 3 high.
Do we want to levy or dam?
Levy. Definitely levy.
No, because, like, so, okay. That right there is 1 lower. Right? So 2... No, yeah, that'll work. Unless we want it to flow this way. Okay, we'll need to replace these with dam.
Yes. Just not yet.
Which, honestly, what I was thinking is just...
Sure.
And then whenever...
We're gonna have to destroy the paths there for anyway, though, so I was kind of thinking we'd just destroy the top 3 once the waters meet, and then replace them with dams, because they need some way to run across.
Okay.
Because they do use that crossing there still. Sorry, buddies.
If you can grab that, grab it. It says... Yep, they can grab it.
But yeah, no, let's try and get them, into this area so that they can build that dam, which I'm kind of thinking we might want to just staircase them down. Because they definitely cannot reach that right now. We could just send them down that.
Yeah.
Actually, it might be better if you path, yeah. And then we'll just put the staircase. And voila. And then our overnight buildy beavers will probably get it. Oh damn, we've got 10 right now. Oh,
Yeah.
and enough to unlock the bot assembler.
Oh, good. Swap that to bots.
Timberbots 4 and 8 for some reason,
This takes another 5k.
which will be fine.
But
The
we've
observatory
got-
we should definitely swap as
This
well.
is going to take another 7.5k. So we've got some time
Or I
on
guess
that
we don't
one.
really need it.
I'm going to swap another one of these to
Okay.
bots. And I think I want to swap 1 more.
Yeah, okay.
Because these 3 are full with bots now. Right? And we've got... This is a bot. This is 2 bots. You know.
Yeah, it makes sense to me.
We can make one... We can make this bots. Maybe. Yeah, we have the science for it.
Yeah, we could unlock it, but we can't really switch it yet. We don't have enough bots.
Yeah, we just had an extra one. What happened?
We probably died.
Incapacitated. Bot is out of fuel. He's walking so... He's going so slow. Because he building. He needed to go get biofuel, though.
Yeah, what happens if this guy breaks down? Do we... Okay, so we
well,
might need
so
to
he's
dot
just-
biofuel around too now.
Yeah, he's just out of biofuel, so he's just got... Look at his legs. The way
That
his
was
legs
great,
go
actually.
for swimming is amazing. Oh my
Okay, so
goodness.
let's go ahead and dot around some biofuel
Okay.
storage so that they have that.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Alright, so on the list for tomorrow is dotting around biofuel storage and fixing the rest of everything.
Yeah. Because we were a bit more worried about our power, and we did get that fixed, and then we just kept going. And we really need to not. we're just gonna go right here like this. This is gonna be our view. because we got
I
stuff going
I
here.
still like showing the...
Okay.
Yeah, because it shows how much the area changed and everything, you know? Because it is still changing regularly.
You want this view again?
Yeah, it's nice to be able to see.
Ooh, maybe like this?
We could also do our original view if you wanted.
Like this, I think, a little bit, so we can see.
Yeah, okay. Eventually we'll have everything anyway. Okay, hi. He's still out of fuel.
You see him over there?
Hit play so the poor guy can go get some fucking fuel. Don't watch him, just
Look at
wait
him
for it
go.
to say.
I'm not hitting the button, but look at him go.
Go get some fucking fuel, buddy, you need it.
Look at him go.
Please tell me he's gotten some. Get the fuel!
It had to loop around to go get to the fuel.
There we go.
Okay. Okay.
Go ahead and pause now.
Yeah.
Had to make
Okay.
sure the guy drank the damn fuel. Anyway, so our one viewer who hung out, you got an extra 45 minutes, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry.
However you feel about it. Okay. Oh boy. Alright.
Alright. Well,
This has been
two idiots,
on one console.
We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.